Welcome to Haven Acres.
It's gorgeous out today. It's going to be almost 70 degrees out and the sun is shining. We are outside doing some outside projects, and today we are fencing in part of the orchard for the ducks. The ducks are coming outside today, hopefully, if we can catch the little buggers, and they're going to be outside until late next fall.
If you've been watching along with us, you know these ducks right here are ducklings, actually. They are only a little over a month old.
Yeah, I brought you some friends. Can you be nice to them? Huh? Do you think you can be nice to them?
Recently, we hatched some chicken eggs in the incubator. The little chicks hatched and spent a couple of days in the house. However, they have been moved out to the barn. So now it's time for the ducklings to move outside and be integrated with the ducks we got last year. It was fun to watch the ducks for a while because they really didn't know what the baby chicks were, and they were really actually quite afraid of them. An orchard is a perfect place for Indian runner ducks. They are expert foragers. They eat slugs, they eat bugs, but they don't tear up the ground or gardens the way that chickens do. These young trees will only benefit from having the ducks in with them, as the ducks will eat weeds and, of course, their manure will add vitality.
Yesterday it was very windy, very windy, and very cold. Today it is glorious. It is sunny, a little bit of clouds in the sky. Wow, did I just capture our cat catching a squirrel? I may have, because he did. It's a flying squirrel, actually. That's pretty impressive. Wow, Bubs. You can't scold cats for capturing birds and squirrels and things that you don't necessarily want them to capture, versus mice, because they don't know the difference. Did you capture a squirrel, Bubs? Did you? Did you capture a squirrel? You did.
And the squirrel lives another day.
Anyhow, back to what I was saying. It's gorgeous out today. It's going to be almost 70 degrees out and the sun is shining. We are outside doing some outside projects, and today we are fencing in part of the orchard for the ducks. The ducks are coming outside today, hopefully, if we can catch the little buggers, and they're going to be outside until late next fall. So I'm going to section off our orchard in 3 sections. So this will be the first section. This is our elderberry bushes right over here where they're going to be. So this section will be plenty big enough for 5 ducks. No, how many ducks? 7 ducks. Plenty big enough. And then in a couple of weeks, I will move them to the next section. We'll get 3 sections out of this orchard. Black ducks are currently in the hoop house, but it is getting too warm in there. And even though we have the windows open on both ends, it is still too warm on these really hot Maine spring days. So today's the day we're getting them out. Like I said, if we can catch them. We've got their little duck house out of there. We're gonna get the skid steer and come get it and bring it over to the orchard. It is on skids, but that's a long way to drag it. Come on, babies. Come on. You're so pretty. You are. You're so pretty. Look how pretty you are. Look how pretty you are. I know. Look how pretty you are. She walked fine when I put her down.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, do they have a safety mechanism?
Maybe. She plays injured.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We have one duck that when we tried to capture her, she acted like she had an injured leg, and we don't know if she was just faking or if she miraculously was healed.
I did after I was bringing the one down. The first one you put in tried to slip out in that corner.
They'll figure it out.
Why runner ducks, you ask? Well, because runner ducks do not need to be in water. They do not seek out water like other ducks do. They're happy splashing in a pool or a bucket or a bowl, but they don't need to be in water all of the time. They lay amazing eggs and they are great foragers. That is why we chose Indian runner ducks. We can put them in our gardens, in our orchards, and they will be a benefit for our farm. And last but not least, let us not forget the sheer entertainment value that these ducks provide, as do all the farm animals. We hope that you've enjoyed this little video on our Indian runner ducks and why we have chosen to have them here on our farm. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time at Haven Acres.